On June 6, 2025, we honor voices that guided communities, crafted skylines, reshaped stories, and soared across courts and fields. Their lives, so different in path yet united in purpose, left behind more than accomplishments. They left echoes of resilience, vision, and heart. Today, from city halls to international courts, from TV studios to arenas of sport and diplomacy, we reflect on the lasting light they brought into the world. Peter Banner was the kind of player who didn't just wear a jersey. He carried the pride of a sport, a city, and a nation, representing clubs like Salford and Featherstone Rovers and earning caps for Wales. Peter brought unrelenting energy to the rugby league field. Known for his fearless tackling, sharp instincts, and unmatched determination, he was a cornerstone of every team he played for. Banner didn't just play the game, he embodied its spirit. His legacy lives on in roar of the crowd, the clash of the game, and the generations of athletes he inspired to give their all. Jaraan Cornell's hands knew the rhythm of the game. His shots were poetry in motion. A standout star for the Purdue Boilermakers, he became one of the program's all-time leaders in three-point shooting, lighting up arenas with each confident release. Later, with the Gary Steelheads, he brought that same fire to professional court, where fans witnessed not just athleticism, but heart. Off the court, Jaraan was a mentor, community figure, and source of strength in his hometown. His game thrilled, but his presence uplifted. Though gone too soon, the arc of his life, like his jump shot, rises high and lands true. Renee Ferguson spent her life exposing truths others were afraid to touch. As a trailblazing journalist for WBBM-TV and WMAQ-TV in Chicago, she earned a reputation for fearless reporting, shining light on corruption, injustice, and abuse of power. Her investigations didn't just win awards, they changed lives, policies, and communities. But Renee was more than a journalist. She was a beacon for young reporters of color, a mentor, and a woman of fierce conviction. In every story she uncovered, she carved a path of accountability and hope. Her legacy is written not only in headlines, but in the justice she helped forge. Graham Gunn didn't just design buildings. He sculpted emotion into form. As the architect behind landmarks like the Lowry Center and countless civic spaces, Gunn blended warmth with innovation, creating places that invited people to connect, reflect, and breathe. His style was never just functional. It was human. A passionate art collector and philanthropist, he championed both structure and spirit. His impact stretches across cities, museums, and communities shaped by his vision. Long after the concrete settles, the soul he poured into space continues to shelter, inspire, and endure. Ambassador William C. Harrop served with clarity, principle, and steadiness during some of the most pivotal moments in global diplomacy. As Inspector General of the State Department and ambassador to nations like Zaire and Israel, he brought a deep respect for dialogue and a firm commitment to peace. In the corridors of international policy, he was a voice of reason and balance, a rare figure who believed diplomacy was not just strategy, but service. His work quietly influenced history, and his legacy lies in the trust he earned and the bridges he helped build. Art Madrid's leadership transformed La Mesa, California, into a beacon of community strength and innovation. As mayor from 1990 to 2014, he was more than a politician. He was a steward of the city's soul. He guided La Mesa through growth challenges and change with a steady hand and a compassionate heart. Known for his accessibility and deep-rooted care for every resident, Art left an imprint on everything from neighborhood safety to city parks. His decades of public service were fueled by humility, devotion, and a belief that government should serve the people with dignity. La Mesa stands taller today because of him. Today, we bid farewell to architects of trust, of truth, of movement, and of memory. To those who stood behind microphones and podiums, who poured creativity into concrete and soul into story. Each of them showed us that legacy is not found in fame alone, but in purpose lived every single day. From the halls of justice to the lines on a court, from the music of governance to the rhythm of a broadcast, they helped us see more clearly, feel more deeply, and strive more bravely. May we take the torch they leave and carry it forward, not with silence, but with action, art, and compassion.